Hi, everybody. It's Kim Louise, and welcome to today's Facebook Live. And if you've been following me for a while, you know I've been doing a 30-day Facebook challenge, Facebook Live challenge. And today is day 30. So, woohoo, day 30. I did 30. I'm really proud of myself. I stuck to it. And I actually almost forgot to do today's Facebook Live because I was going to do it earlier and something came up and I had to go look after something. So I didn't do it when I thought I was gonna do it. And I was kind of ready to wrap up my evening and I realized, oh, I didn't do my Facebook Live today. And that would have really bummed me out if I would have just forgotten and not made my commitment to myself to do the 30 days. So I'm celebrating that I have done 30 days of Facebook Lives consistently, not necessarily at the same time. And I knew I wasn't going to be able to do them at the same time every day, but I did them. So I'm celebrating me that I did them. And following a conversation I had with one of my coaches earlier this week, I'm also coming clean. And no, that wasn't meant to be a joke as in, you're going to catch me in the shower or something. It comes out of a discussion I had, and so what I'm going to talk to you about today is I'm going to come clean on something that I just don't talk about, and I don't talk about it because it is not part of my business, but also in not talking about it and not mentioning it, it also has brought up something energetically in my world that it was some sort of like deep, dark secret that I was keeping that wasn't a contribution to me because energetically I was holding myself back and I was making myself less than because I thought that this was a detriment to my business. And also what came up this week were these questions that I was asked in a group coaching. And it's like, do I think I have something to prove? And that was a question asked of all of us. And when I read that question, I get, yes, actually, I do think I have something to prove. I try to be vulnerable. I try to be authentic as I can be when I'm doing my work with my clients, when I'm writing to my list, when I'm doing these Facebook Lives. And I also realize, yes, I think I have thought that I have something to prove in that I need to prove that I can do a good job, that I can do good Facebook Lives or write good posts and be a good coach and all of that. And that I have to prove somehow to myself, not just to other people, but also prove to myself that I am doing, whatever level of good I have put on myself or level of great that I've put on myself. And the other question was, am I holding on to what isn't good for me? And it's like, yes, I'm holding on to something that isn't good for me, and invite you to look at this for yourself as well. And what I've been holding on to that what isn't good for me is I've been holding on to judgments that I've picked up from other entrepreneurs. And I don't often call myself an entrepreneur, and I'm going to tell you why. I will talk about, yes, I have a business and I have clients, and I also, as I know most coaches do, I also have my own coaches. And what I don't talk about is that I actually have my feet in two worlds, shall we say, as an entrepreneur. And a lot of entrepreneurs really have negative points of views about people who have jobs. So that's what I'm coming clean with. For those of you who don't know, I also have a job. Yes, a job. And that is my big so-called shame thing, in that a lot of other entrepreneurs, they look down, or they make negative comments, or they give negative connotations to the 9-to-5 world or people who have 9-to-5 jobs. And so yes, that's what I'm coming clean with. I have a 9-to-5 job, and I actually have a 9-to-5 job that I like. And at some point, as my coaching business grows, will I perhaps leave it? Yes, I might. Who knows? I don't know at this point. And I'm still exploring all the things I want to do. Those of you who know me know that I'm a published author and that I love to write. And I also am an author in a book that is coming out. If you're watching this currently, it's September 2018. I am a contributing author in a second book that's coming out later this month. And again, even in all these circles I'm in, all my clients know that I work in, I won't necessarily, well, I can say what field I work in. I work in the legal field. I'm not a lawyer, I'm an administrator. And I actually really enjoy my job because I get to work with law students, and I'm pretty lucky. I mean, I have probably one of the best jobs in the firm, because I don't want to be a lawyer because they work insane hours. Entrepreneurs also can work insane hours. But anyway, so that's been my kind of my deep, dark secret that I don't talk about. I'll talk about my business and stuff because that's the point of a lot of the stuff I do online. But yes, I do also have a job. I work in a law firm. I'm an administrator working with law students. And I actually like that job. And you know what? Up until about 9 years ago, when I got into this self-development work, I actually did not like my job in the law firm. I was, just being not just, I was being someone's legal assistant working on personal injury files. And I actually didn't like that aspect of the work. And I wanted out of it so bad. And I hated my job. And probably at that time, 9+ years ago, I hated my life too. And using the tools I've used that I now use to coach people with, I completely changed my job within like a few months of starting to use the work that I use. I changed my job, and I was approached, and I had somebody approach me to take over this position, and it was like, hell yes, I'll take that on. It was so light. And so I want to invite you to look at that, an invitation to you to look at, is there some part of your life that you want to come clean with or that you hold back? And I realized in the coaching I got, and I totally got it because it got really heavy, and I'll be honest, a little bit emotional for me, is like, I can't be fully authentically me until I talk about this and be open about it. And I had the point of view, because a lot of entrepreneurs do judge the 9-to-5 world as a negative thing, and to break free of it is the best thing ever. And what if you following what's light for you is great? And it's funny because in the Access Consciousness world, I know a lot of certified facilitators and that sort of thing who have other jobs, like day jobs, or it doesn't have to be day jobs. It can be just jobs, doing careers that they've been doing when they come into it. And that doesn't make them any less good at being a facilitator. So anyway, if you've been following me and you find that this is really negative and you're like, I don't want to follow you anymore, that's your choice. You know what? You're not my peeps. I'm not your peeps. You're not meant to be connected with me, whatever that is. If you feel that I'm less than, because now I know talking about it, it doesn't make me less than. I am on an empowerment journey to continue to grow and find out more of who I am, step into who I am. And that includes, in this 10 seconds, me having a job, me also having a coaching and a hands-on healing business, and a pretty busy life. And I also do webinars and create video series. And so here's my invitation to you again. If you've got something, and as long as it doesn't affect somebody else without you getting their permission or revealing somebody else's deep dark secret, if you've got something that you keep from people, maybe is it time to let it out? Is it time to just come clean and say, hey, I got this thing going on, and if you want to judge me, great. And hey, if you don't and you want to come along with me for the ride, that would be awesome. I remember an old show, and I don't remember what show it was way back when, and there was kind of a joke in that show that nobody in this little town had any problems, because they all went to this one guy in town and told him their deep dark secrets, and then he went and told everybody else in town, so nobody ever had any problems because everybody knew everything and everything was out in the open. So what if we didn't have to come clean about anything? Anyway, so that's my thing for today. I just wanted to let that out there, see if that was an invitation to you or to anybody who's watching this in the future. If there's something that you haven't been sharing with people that would maybe lighten your energetic burden, to share it with them. And now I know that I don't need to think less of myself because I have a job. Oh my God, I have a job. I mean, really? I'm pretty proud of the job I have. I work hard at it. I worked hard to get it. And damn it, I'm actually really good at it. And I'm also really good at my coaching. I think I'm really good at my writing. And I know I'm really good at my hands-on healing practice as well. So how does it get any better than that I've got my finger in about, I should say my hands in about 10 different pies. And I'm looking for more, because I just like to change and grow. And what else is possible? And let's see what the future holds. So that's me signing off for today. I know this has been a long one, but I'm celebrating me completing 30 days of Facebook Lives, and there's going to be more to come. So I love y'all. I'll talk to you next time I do a Facebook Live. Who knows? Maybe it'll be tomorrow. Maybe it won't. Anyway, I love y'all. I'll talk to you soon, and bye for now.